What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. This is the Forex Crypto Hub 2026 edition. So let's have a quick look on the financial markets, and as usual, we have to start with the economic calendar. We're going to use a Forex Factory. Let's check and see what we can expect this week. So we go to calendar. On Monday, that is today, on Monday, I don't see any major news today. There's no major news today. We go to Tuesday. On Tuesday, we are going to have the core retail sales. Core retail sales, that is tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. We are going to have the retail sales as well. And on Wednesday, we will have the average hourly earnings. Then later, at the same time, we will have non-farm employment change and then unemployment rate. That will be on Wednesday. So once you see this non-farm employment change and the average hourly earnings, that is an indication that NFP is just around the corner. So on Friday, we are going to have NFP. Remember, we had a shutdown on the US government a few days ago. That's why we did not have NFP last week? Yeah. So we expect NFP. On that day, we are going to have GDP on the pounds, and then on Thursday, we will have unemployment claims. We're going to have unemployment claims, and then on Friday we will have the core CPI. We will have CPI. So when is NFP coming? Probably maybe the following week, because in this week I can't see NFP. Let's check. Alright, so I can't see NFP, but since you are going to be having this news release on Wednesday, we will keep those statistics for when NFP comes, so that we may use it. Remember, those are the leading indicators to NFP. And again, we can check on my FX book, that is now for sentimental analysis. My FX book, that's for sentimental analysis. Let's see what is here. So you go to my FX book, then you come under the community and then sentiment, under sentiment section, and then you scroll down there. You are going to see if it's a Euro USD. For Euro USD, you can see, let's wait for it to complete loading. Okay, it's okay now. You can see 59% of traders are on shorts, 41% are on longs. So with this, you go with the minority, which is not the 41% in this case. You go with the 41%. Coming to the pound, longs are 48, shorts are 52. So there's a probability of consolidation towards buys. You can see for GBPUSD, you can probably look for longs. CAD JPY buys, you can look for that. AUUSD, you can look for buys. Let's check where we have gold. Let's check on gold. The market is very noisy. You can see on gold we have 40% on shorts and longs are 60%. So there's a probability you will be looking for sells on gold. So we have checked on both how the economic calendar looks and also a little bit of the sentimental analysis part. Now coming to the technical analysis part, that is another chart work. I had this analysis a few days ago, that is probably last week. Yeah, last week. So this is it on the dollar index, the DXY. So I expect the dollar index to come back to this level, to come back there, and then sell. And you can see currently the market is selling. Currently the market is on a sell. After actually it came up, you can see it came up, tapped on the zone, and now it's selling. So that's okay. We have the low of last week over here. We have the low of last week over there. So we have the low of last week over there, and the high above there. So if the market now is to change from being bearish, you can see in the previous weeks the market has been very bearish. If the market is to change to bullish, we will see it take this one. This we will take for it to be bullish. We expect it to take out the high of the previous week. So remember, today is just on Monday. Today we are still on Monday. And if this market continues to come down, this is going to be our watch point. This fair value gap is going to be our watch point. So if the market comes down and respects that, we'll have kind of an inverted head and shoulders. That is on daily time frame. We'll have this inverse head and shoulders on daily time frame. And remember, inverse head and shoulders is a buy signal. So if that one is to happen, we'll be looking for longs on the dollar index. And with this and the combination to if you combine this with the economic calendar, that is fundamental analysis, there's a probability on Wednesday you are going to see non-farm employment change coming out as actual greater than forecast, and then the unemployment rate actual coming less than forecast. That's a signal for bullish dollar index. So let's wait and see what happens. You can clearly see now the inverted head and shoulders here on H4. So ours is to wait for the market to come and tap this zone, and then we can do the necessary. Going to 1 hour time frame, there's nothing much I can see here on 1 hour time frame actually, because now looking on the 1 hour time frame, you can clearly see what we have here is this kind of a channel. This is what we can see over here. Yeah, so I can't see anything much on this, so I'll just wait for the market at this zone. So that is it for DXY, GBPUSD. Maybe let me just have a quick look at it. So I had this trade a few days ago. I expected this market to come up to that zone. I expect the market to go up. It came down. We have this area here. So there's a probability the market can now drop down. The market can now drop down to this zone, and then from there we can look for some buys, but that will depend on what the dollar index will be doing. If the dollar index is to respect what we have and the market buys, we can expect long sales on this. So according to the current dollar index performance, remember when we checked on the sentiments, we said there is a probability of a consolidation on this GBPUSD, so it might be playing inside this zone and this zone. Then eventually it will break out and then drop massively. So let's just keep following and see what happens with the market there. Let's keep following and see what happens with the market there. Yeah, I don't have much to say on this GBPUSD. I don't have much to say on GBPUSD, so just wait and see how the market plays. Now let's just do full analysis on gold. Let's do full analysis on gold. The precious metal, the precious metal, the precious metal, the precious metal. Gordy, the precious metal. Gold, 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 gold. The precious metal. Okay. So I like analyzing gold on this forex.com. This is where I like analyzing gold from. So you move indicators, then we go to 1 month. We start our analysis from 1 month time frame. Now, coming to this, we start by marking the highest high or the all-time high that was at 5600. After that, the other strong area we can mark is this demand zone. We have an imbalance there. It's a demand zone. It's a very strong one. So on monthly time frame, these are the most important levels I can mark. Now coming to weekly time frame, there's something very interesting that is now. Last week, the market came and respected this order block over here. The market came and respected this order block over here, and then from there you can see the market is going up. So there's high chances that now the market will go up. And again, we have to watch this. We have to watch this level. 52.93, so let's say 5300. We have to be very keen with 5300. The market might decide to respect that and drop massively to this zone. So we'll keep our eyes on this 5300 level. So the current market, the current buys, I can expect them to touch 5300. Coming to daily time frame, the market trend has been very bullish for a very long time, actually, for a very long time. something of that sort. Coming to 4-hour time frame, you can see the market came down, went up, down, and now the market is going up. That is a double bottom pattern formation. Market has formed a double bottom pattern. You can see currently the market is doing a pullback of what we have done. Again, we have a very strong here order block, so we have to be very keen with this. The market might decide to respect it, but from my point of view, I see the market breaking it and going up, actually slightly above the area I have marked and said is a point of interest. We have an order block, so these two are going to be very interesting levels, this horizontal line and this zone. But probably, as for me, I'll go for the zone. I'll either go for the zone. So I don't see anything else on this, so I expect the market to break. Expect the market to break impassively. I expect an impassive breakout over here. If that happens, that's over 2000 pips. And I'm sure you guys have seen something happening with gold. Most of those trading small accounts, you have seen the market is moving very fast and so on. So there's something we call slippage. Slippage in Forex. So if you don't know this, just go and do your research. You will understand why. Sometimes maybe if you do calculation on pips and the profits you have, you will see there's a difference and so on. So this is what has been happening in the market. High volatility, with the economic news release and so on. This is what has been happening in the market for some weeks. Yeah, I hope you will understand. Just go and do your own research. So guys, that's it for now. See you next time. See you next time. So the market broke out. So guys, again, remember I've said this is a very strong zone. So the market might decide to respect the zone and come down here before it takes on the long buys. But just follow up and see how things are going to unfold.